Hey everybody, Arthur here with another mail haul video, what's in the box video, whatever the hell you want to call this video. It's alive and I got some shit in a box that needs to be released from said boxes. And I dropped my knife literally right when this shit went live. Can't open boxes without a trusty knife. And again, this thing, I still need to sharpen it. It's dull. So hopefully everybody is having a great Friday. I work tomorrow, so I don't get the weekend off, but hopefully people have plans or something they're doing for the weekend. Weather's weird. Sometimes can be nice, sometimes can be shitty. Like right now, it's like super windy where I'm at and throwing stuff around, and it's crazy. But what is up, Judd? And speaking of Judd, he just got a pretty good haul that he ordered in. He got his pile of loot in, and he finally got his hands on some plunderlings, and has been enjoying those. And I'm wearing my awesome Crossbreed shirt. Look at this. This shirt is dope. Black light reactive. It's awesome. I like the band. If you're into like metal, industrial, type of music, it's a good band. It's a good band. They put on a hell of a show. Oh, I sound amazing, by the way. Ooh, I sound amazing. Trevor, man, what is up? Man, this thing, it's so weird having this in frame. I just feel like I need to get like a fake set of balls or something to hang there. I don't know. It's just weird. It just looks like a big old dong. So yeah, guys, I mean, I got some boxes. Got 4 boxes and something loose that I got prior. So I was going to show off all that stuff, just sort of letting some people trickle in. We got 3 people in here. Already got a like. Thank you guys. There's 4 people already in here. See if we can get the like to watchers ratio up there. Oh, what? Oh, we got the relevant Hulk in here. What did I get you? I don't know, man. I got stuff for you. I got stuff for you. Not stuff in this. I don't know what's in. Some of this stuff is going to be it's going to be a surprise, but yeah. Relevant Hulk has stuff. We got laser pants in here looking. Those eyes. Dude, laser pants, man. Alex is doing an amazing job on that head sculpt of yours. Now, I don't know, is it 2 different ones? You have a beat up version and then you have a regular version, or what's going on with that? Because those are sexy. And I'm jealous that you're going to have your own action figure. Even though you were close, you had almost your own action figure. There's some wrestling figures that out there that had that look a little bit. That was Judd. He always hits the like. We got 5 people in here. We're at 3 likes and 5 people watching. You sent them too, man. I want a freaking custom head sculpt. Everybody. Laser Pants knows everybody. And you sent them too. Like, would you get like multiples made, or are they like pretty much you could just hit up the dude that made them and be like, hey, I need a couple more, and they could just print them off, or how does that work? And I'm honestly thinking of stuff that I can do for the channel, for the viewers, you guys that take the time to watch. I'm thinking about doing probably like stickers, t-shirts, and sculpting a little like vinyl, or sculpting a version of my mascot and then casting it in like resin and stuff like that. And it's not gonna be articulated, it'll just be cool little resin versions of my mascots. Thinking of some cool stuff, because you just start seeing the t-shirt stuff over and over again, which is cool. But I mean, I want to do some stuff that's a little bit unique. But let's go ahead and I don't know, we got some people. Oh, Mark II Designs sent me 4. They are the first custom heads he made. Okay, that's awesome. So literally, like he did like a pretty much like a test on you. You're like the guinea pig, and they turned out great. And if you guys haven't seen them, you need to follow Laser Pants and Alex Sanchez and all that stuff, because like the beat up bloody version is badass. And I can't wait to see what he does with them. So, but yeah, we got some people. Let's go ahead and just get through this. Anybody that comes in later, they can just watch it later. I don't care. It's spur of the moment mail stuff. I got off of work and I was like, let's just do a mail haul. Why the hell not? Hit up Judd, was like, you want to moderate at 5 o'clock? He said, sure. So let's start with the first item. So I did get in some Transformers mini mates. They actually have some weight to them. Pretty awesome. Translucent in the Optimus Prime is pretty dope because you can pretty much see where the Allspark would be. Yeah, very cool. So we got these. This wasn't even, that was already outside of a box. And let me make sure I turn my keyboard off as I stack stuff on it because I don't want stuff to do stuff. Don't want to close out of stuff. You need some? Oh, okay. Ryan said, yeah, then the program he used to scan people's heads was removed from the App Store. Oh, that's shitty. And Tony, you don't need shit. All right, this box came from Valaverse. I know what's in this one, but I wanted to open this stuff live because that's what I like to do. So I had a incident with one of the figures. And got like the paper coffin and all that stuff. Got it in a Ziploc bag that I will definitely reuse for accessories. But my Scarab is back. His hip took a dump on it, and I know that was sort of a issue with some of the runs on it, but now he's back and I could do a full review, and this figure is dope. I love it. Love the head sculpt on it. And again, it's just a really cool looking figure. It's like, here, let me try the hip. Snap. But no, it feels like it's moving like butter. Nice and tight. Yeah, the thigh joints are fine. Hips feel good. But yeah, so you had the option of like he asked basically I hit him up and they're like, yeah, we could send you the whole like waist thing. And I was like, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. So I pretty much just sent them the figure back and then they fixed it for me. Because yeah. So I'm awesome with having that back. I'm happy with it. I'm nice and tight. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. So first box I'm actually cutting open. I won't even spoil it for myself. Huh. Okay. We got the Taskmaster. This is actually another Marvel Select figure that I wanted. I'm a little late to the game with it, but comes with a bunch of shit. I dig it. So that box is done. Opening box 2. I like the look of the DST Tasky. Yeah, it is a again, I was like, sorry if I quickly took it away from you guys from looking. Like the skull that he's wearing looks pretty good, and I like the helmet. I did not like with the Black Widow movie. I was so disappointed what they did to Taskmaster, but I don't know if you guys can see that. But comes that the alternate head looks sick. Arrows, hands, shield, sword. Tons of accessories with this guy. It'll be fun. It looks like he has like the good hips, not the weird like cutout ones. What's up, Nate? Let's open up box number 2. Huh? Okay. We got ourselves the Crow. The long trench coat looking good. Face sculpt's actually pretty good on this. Comes with the Crow. Comes with his grave or his tombstone and stuff. So that is awesome. And then another one that we had to check out because I don't know if Ryan Farnham, if Laser Pants has ended up gotten this. And Paul, do you have that Crow, that specific one? Or you have like a different variant of it? But this one is an exclusive and it looks pretty awesome. But dun 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 dun. Disney Store exclusive Stormtrooper. Curious to see how this will articulate. You got the actual blaster effect with it, and then we do get. I do believe that's was that the cleaning droid or something. What droid is that? Somebody knows. Somebody knows Star Wars a little bit better than I do. Need to see the back, but still cool. Like 3 different guns, the blast effect, a droid, and interchangeable hands. And the helmet has crazy detail on it. The mouse droid. See, I knew Ryan would know that. Oh, that was a baby box. Now I lost my knife. There it is. Look at that. Look at Laser Pants and Paul battling whoever said mouse droid first. MSE1. Now some free just off before I jump in this box. Some figures I did record the review for, but I haven't like edited and uploaded them that I want to give some praise to. They hit cat droids with mallets. Some Mythic Legions, man. Going through Empire Toy Shop, I did their like random mystery box, whatever. You get a random figure, and I ended up getting a figure that was part of the Leodicius realm or faction. And so I started building up more of the Leodicius army, and this dude is sick. Very, very badass. But then finding out not only is this dude cool, but he is what the hell are they called? Advisor. He's a very trusted advisor of a specific character, and that would be her, Hadriana. She's got like some soft goods going on there. Things all crookedly cut and weird, but it works because you're a knight. I'm sure you're not going to have symmetrical, fur and stuff like that. But what's cool is like her visor goes up, and she came with a whole separate helmeted head, and I'm like, why would you change it off of this? The whole visor and looking like a lioness looks sick as hell. Mythic Legions, man, is a it's a rabbit hole of I didn't think I was gonna open up another faction. I've been doing the Aether wave for so long, and or not the Aether wave, Aether faction for so long. I didn't think I was gonna open up another faction that I'd be collecting, especially since like I said no to Cosmic Legions. I was like, nope, I'm good with Mythics. And then yeah, they got me. Paul, I mean, those mythics, well, you just got to be on top of that when they put them on sale, or if you know anybody that hits up the conventions that they show up to, you can get all those, a lot of the mythic legions for like retail. Um, and they're busting out some like old ones, like at Zolocon. I think they're busting out like the weird eagle, the like American eagle type of figure. They were busting out like ice trolls at the last place. Like it was crazy. Yeah, Ryan, they had ice trolls, not at Zolocon, but another convention they did. It was like, I don't know how all it was the last one they did. I saw somebody I think saw people pick it up, but then also Walter from the Cabal group actually got one too. And it was like the ice troll sick. I was gonna try to flip out and like get one, but it doesn't fit with my faction, thankfully. But the damn thing comes with the ice sword that looks sick, and you could literally hold it in your hand like it's almost like a dagger for us. Oh, it's Irrelevant Hulk. They look cool, but nah. I need that ice troll though, But if they're why do you need the ice troll if you said nah? Yeah, Eagleist. Yeah, but I'm not on the East Coast, laugh out loud. Art G was at a lot of those places too. And I don't know, you might join up with the Cabal or something. It's another Facebook group, but it's a pretty solid group. I may order the Green Force Troll. I love it, man. I love it. I love it so much that I just have its spare head just laying around. Like I put the other one on there, even though this one's really cool. Basically, the ice troll head repainted to go with the forest, and it's a good amount of weight to it. I only need the two I've got in pre-order. They'll be enough for me. Laugh out loud. He only wants the ice troll because I want it. That is a possibility. That is a huge possibility. Irrelevant Hulk just be like, he's like that kid that like he's cool with what he has, but then he sees an arcade and he just like drops his toy and he was like, I want that one now. But what has everybody been hunting for? What's everybody being like picking up? And yeah, see, Irrelevant Hulk's laughing. Tony does. He pretty much has he has a warehouse. Like he just keeps his stuff in cardboard boxes. Like there's you don't even get to see it. He just knows that there's toys in there and he's just like, "Yeah, this is my collection." They're in cardboard boxes. Paul, you're looking for Demona or did you pick her up? Dude, I wish we can copy Laser Pants. Everybody would like me more. Look at that. Look at that Tony coming through. He's like, "Man, I'm good. I'm good. You should have picked up that other gargoyle figure the other day." He hit me up and was like, "Yeah, I see this one." I don't know the character. It looked like Goliath, but it was evil looking, probably a different character or whatever. But he saw that and I told him he should pick it up. See, now he's missing it. He has everything but that. Didn't she go up on Paul? Didn't she go up on Target's site or something today? I could have swore like a couple figures went live today. Yeah, see, Nate ordered a bunch, so you might want to check the website unless it's sold out. Man, I don't understand why you'd have haters, Laser Pants. You just say what you just say what's on your mind. You don't sugarcoat stuff. I mean, that's the great thing about it is like if you can't be like real about shit, then you just need to go home and stop collecting or just don't be on social media. Like these collectors are getting ridiculous. Little band babies, man. Nobody really looking out for people like they used to, but if they want that instant gratification and shit. I'm seeing that with like people. It's like I don't get it. Like people go out of their way. I saw somebody post up they had in-hand pictures of that Tiger Force Outback. And it's like, man, you wanted it so bad that you went and found it and paid extra just to get it early. You're that impatient. It makes no sense. All right, everybody. Anybody that knows Paul, we have APB for that female gargoyle. Demona. I don't know what the hell, whatever. The female one with the wings don't stay up. Nah, see, and that's where I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like everybody's like, oh, gotta get it early, get those reviews. Like, I'm not paying, I don't make money like that at all. Like, I wish I was making that crazy YouTube money to where I can pay for stuff early. I don't. So it's like I'll just do stuff. I just get it and I'll review it and try to do at least a review a day or a review every other day. I don't need to go and break my bank just to get something before anybody else. Like, because I could have had alley vipers and bats before anybody else, but I wasn't gonna pay $50 a figure. Like that was just ridiculous to me. But Nate Simmons keeping an eye out. Yeah, yeah. I want to get that Casey Jones April 2-pack, even though I don't really give a crap about the April. I do like it because she has the fixed knees, but it's all about Casey Jones. I just like that dirtiness. They like dirtied him up, like his clothes are dirty. And I'm gonna take that human head sculpt that I care nothing about and just equip him with this Casey hockey mask. Um, just to have a dirtied up, you know, fighting type of Casey Jones, even though it's the same damn figure I already have. Oh, by the way, Syndicate Santa has returned. NTC is dead. Keep an eye out for her, but someone will find it before I will. NECA never shows up in my area. Laugh out loud. It's honestly, when it comes to like the NECA stuff, it's so, it's just shipping in general. I just think it's just sporadic. Like people are finding stuff crazily. Like I know people in Maryland have found like the Bronx and stuff like that, but it's like you start seeing sections. It's like almost like it's just splotches. But let's see what's in this other box as we're chit chatting here. And I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to join in and have a conversation with me. Oh, Jesus. Moving my chair around. Now, this one, I missed the original one of this. And actually, is this the original? I think this is I can't tell. One of you guys might know. But I have this figure, oh fuck, I'll just show it. So got Carnage here. I have the Venom figure. And I kept it sealed for so long that I was like, dude, I need to do a review of this. And I wish I had the Carnage and I just didn't pass it up. I don't know if this is officially the original one. I think this might be the second release. Because I'm looking at the head sculpts and I'm just like, I don't know. Because you guys might know. Those are different head sculpts. I don't recall this head being with the original one. So I think I might have accidentally got it's the second one. Okay. That's why his face is sort of unique. But it comes with a bunch of crap. Oh, I guess it's not really bunch. It looks like a bunch of crap. He has like some of 3 heads, a little splooge, 2 bladed arms, more splooge, and a backpack crab back thing. That's what I'm gonna call our spider back that does that stuff. But I have the Venom, and I've never really opened it over the years that I've had it, and I think it was because I didn't have Carnage, and it's like you gotta have if you have Venom, you gotta have Carnage. Like I grew up playing, well, reading the comics, but also, playing that Maximum Carnage game, which was a phenomenal side-scrolling beat 'em up game. I loved it. It was so good. Okay, yeah, Judd saying it's the newer one. And Paul said he had the Carnage that looked did the original one looked a little bit more like Carnage, because this one looks definitely like the newer style of Carnage. Crabback Spiderback Splooge is gonna be my new band name. And this guy, this actually is not bad. It's not bad. I was looking at the accessories, and I ended up getting the Hawkeye. I like the dog, the bow, individual arrows look good. His head sculpts aren't too bad. Definitely not. Yeah, the head sculpts aren't horrible. Like I like the bandaged up head, looks good. The glasses one isn't horrible. Because Marvel Select has been releasing some pretty decent figures. When you get into the weird crotch stuff that breaks away the sculpt, I'm just like, I'm not really feeling it. But some I can accept, like the Omni Man. Like I have them displayed up on top of my Ghostbusters diorama thing that I got when I built it. When I got all the figures, so he's up there with the baseball mitt and baseball and stuff, and they looks good. I'm not gonna have him with his legs spread open and stuff. And this one I'm excited for. Super excited. You need to see that Apocalypse. Dude, the Titanium Man is sick. The Hulk sick. Like they're just making like the new Apocalypse that's gonna be coming out. I'm gonna go crazy. Like I am a huge Apocalypse fan. Like my 3 all-time comic book, like 3 superheroes are Venom, Juggernaut, and Apocalypse. Those are like my 3 all-time. And anything that's like when you're gonna get a bigger scale Apocalypse, and knowing the detail that we're gonna get and what Marvel Select and Diamond's doing with their line with the figures they've been releasing, like the Loki was pretty decent, Human Torch, and like again, the Human Torch was affected by those hips, but if it didn't have those hips, it would have been pretty solid. But this one I'm super excited about. This is almost, it's a box within a box. Tell me this shit is not sick. I'm a sucker for arcade stuff. Let me see. Joystick doesn't move, but 2 players since there's multiple people here. Blow. Oh, wait, that's like multicolor. I wasn't expecting that. There you go. You got like the black light. I don't even know what, like, I don't even want to. What are these? Oh, this must be the attachments. I'm like, these are like little plastic things. But look at the size of this box. Like, I know this stuff was hitting, like, you had these characters like hitting GameStops, you had them at Walgreens, but you didn't get them with the blacklight reactive, like the paint on them wasn't blacklight reactive like this. And then the little, like, I don't even want to open this. I'm gonna have to somehow, but like I like it like this. Got everybody in here. I think the only thing person that's missing is Clue, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong here, having a brain, because we got Tron in there. You got what's his face? Why am I having a blank? But yeah, I think Clue's missing. How am I gonna get these guys out? Oh, sick. They all have their, trying to see what's in the box here. So I don't think Tron has it. You can't really, if you can see, they got their discs in there. And they have like little effects attached to them, like swooshing effects. Yeah, I don't know what to do. The actual part up at the top is like a plastic. You can see how it's like reflective. So that's plastic. I don't know. I don't know if I should open it. That's my thing. I don't know what I should do with it. All right, so what are we looking at? We got RG in the mix. Judd asked, "Did you back the new Lady Death Kickstarter?" All right, everybody's saying, "What's up with art?" Inbox review. Everybody's saying, "Don't open it. Review it in the box." I might. I don't know how I'll do it. That'll be the last thing that I review. It'll be on the backlog. I'm pretty excited about the other figures here, the Crow figure, Carnage, and all that, and especially at Taskmaster. And then I got Taskmaster ready to battle up Hawkeye now. Just looking at, but yeah, that's pretty much my mail haul is all that stuff. So what's everybody been up to? What's the latest pickups? We already know what you guys are looking for. Looking for love in all the wrong places. I can't decide which one to pick for the Lady Death Kickstarter. Get them both. Because if there's only two, just get both, and that eliminates the decision making art. Paul did buy a lot today. Paul being a sweetheart ended up helping me with Scumbug, the NECA Scumbug. Because I was looking at him and I was like, either it's like what they did with like Ace the Duck and Mutagen Man. Mutagen Man is meh. Ace the Duck is definitely the more superior out of this set. when it came with Anthrax and Scumbug, Anthrax looked better than what you would compare Mutagen Man to. But I was like, man, the only one I really feel like I have some attachment to is Scumbug. So then, surprisingly, Paul out of nowhere is like, hey, I'll help you out. So, the Irrelevant Hulk Thundercats. Yes, you got tons of Thundercats. And yes, that love-hate relationship. Like I got Casey Jones, I still gotta finish my review on Donatello, and I'm feeling like I'm done with Super 7. The Casey Jones is pretty dope. But it has its issues too. Let me move some stuff so I can get to it. So I mean, we got this is the Super 7 Casey Jones. Looks straight. It's like a properly formed version of the retro one. I mean, coincidentally, I just have these sitting here anyway. So, I mean, this is what they're doing though. There's not much change. If you look at it, they're just taking a distorted figure and fixing the distorted, getting that all situated. And because I mean, you look at it, there's not much that they did too much like different, if that makes sense. You're pretty much getting a figure to look like a regular figure. And the figure looks cool. It's got like the little hood on the back. It's Casey Jones, but you guys can already see it. Look at right there. So you got this spot, like his waist can barely move, but when you turn him, he's got like the hook bookshelves. But then it's like you lean him back. Look at like you can see his torso is like gapped. They didn't like extend his part deeper into this section, so he has this weird like levitating gap. So you can't even really like it's forever there in a sense. Like you can't really hide it. And and that's what bugs me. I mean, thankfully his legs aren't loose. That's pretty solid. Wish I could say that about Michelangelo's. Look at that. It's just floppy legs, like, and what's crazy too, and I'm gonna give a shout out to a channel you guys are probably already subscribed to anyway, is Unparalleled Universe. If you guys haven't checked out his Super 7 Sorcerer Mickey review, you need to go check it out because it's exactly what I've been saying about Super 7, and a lot of people have been saying it about Super 7 for a long time. I've been saying it in my reviews. When I first got Super 7 Turtle, I was like, oh yeah. And then over time, I'm just like, man, they feel cheaper. They're floppy. I'm just like, it's, they grab you with that nostalgia, and seeing somebody that's passionate about Sorcerer Mickey, like Unparalleled was, man, he was pretty pissed. That thing was just a floppy piece of crap with crappy soft goods, no paint. Like he busted out Disney's was it Toy Box? Sorcerer Mickey and stuff. He was doing comparisons, and you're just like, damn. Damn. You're making a point. A $15 to $10 Mickey Mouse figure is better than a $55 Super 7 figure that like the accessories were better than the figure. So I mean, you guys definitely need to check it out because Super 7, somebody's got to like people need to boycott them. People need to stop supporting that bullshit because it's like same with the Animaniacs and all that stuff. They're just grasping for our nostalgia wallets. They'll be like, "Oh, you guys remember Pinky and the Brain and the Animaniacs, don't you? Definitely got to get these figures, and we got the Simpsons now. You got to get them at $55 a pop. You like GI Joe cartoon? You got to get them. They look like straight from the cartoon. Nobody. It's like you can cram them with a bunch of accessories. It still doesn't make your figures good. every single GI or every single Ninja Turtle figure I've got has had warped items in the package. So it's it's crazy. It's just crazy. But that's my rant on Super 7. I know some people like Super 7, that's fine. But I can't I can't support like a company that charges $55, and meanwhile you got companies that are I'd say still little, but you got like Mythic Legions. If you get them on Big Bad Toy Store, these are like 55 or whatever dollars. Get them through Four Horsemen, these are 35. Like it's crazy. Or another example, I mean, you got your Action Force figures. You know, you get an Action Force figure for like $33. It's loaded with a bunch of accessories, alternate hands, and all that stuff. Meanwhile, you got Super 7 charging way more, and quality's poop. Nate Simmons says Super 7 screwed up all the Thundercats waves. Hey, speaking of Thundercats, where's Chitara at? Where wasn't she supposed to be out like way earlier? I know somebody in this chat knows. They had to redo her. Why? Chitara was part of wave 3 but got pulled to be redone fall 2022. So you got all right, wait. Has Tigra been you guys like it's you have the main 3, you have pretty much 3 of the 4, right? So they just sort of push back the last one you guys needed to complete your 4-man? Even though I know there's more because you got the kids and all that stuff, but wave 2 hasn't come out yet. Wait, if wave 2 what did Tony get in? Was that wave 1 that just came out? Oh. What? Wave 1, 3, and 4? That is the dumbest crap I've ever heard. That is crazy. That's so stupid. I'm sorry for you Thundercat collectors. And half of that crap I think is don't they still have the molds from Mattel? Because a lot of that stuff looks like the stuff that Mattel released. We're having a fun chit chat about Super 7 on a mail haul video, but I mean this is good. 2 had issues. It was around the time the pandemic hit. Okay, but they were able to release 3 and 4? They were able to release 2 additional waves without fixing wave 2? That's weird. Who cares about what's coming out? I care, man. I've been waiting for so many pre-orders, it's disgusting. I was looking forward to getting my Crocmaster and Fiona April 1st. Everybody else is getting pushed back, and I was like, nope, it's on Pulse. It's saying April 1st. Pulse hasn't said, and then I got that email, and I'm like, son of a bitch. But yet people are starting like I don't understand this distribution right now because you got people that were like small businesses that were gotten a little small case of like the exclusives that had the Outback and the Bat and the Viper. Then you got some people finding the Crocmaster, which I don't even know if that's real. Somebody could have just like bullshitted that. They look like the Matty collector molds and redid part of them with somewhat better articulation. Okay, they did deal with the new factory. Wave 2 was huge. Tigra, Super Mumra were the ones I wanted. All right, Paul, take it easy. Take it easy. Wave 2 will have better molds than Wave 3, I guess. That's hilarious. I just don't I don't collecting's definitely getting weird right now. Definitely getting weird. Like there's so many people pumping out good quality stuff. You got people that are pumping out shit that are charging a lot of money. You got like a company that's out there that I keep seeing post on. Um, let's see if I can do like I-beam copper or I-beam steel is I'll disguise their name because I don't want to talk like really, fuck it. They don't watch my shit. Gridiron Studios. How's that? How are they selling shit at the price that they're selling it? Like, I'm seeing stuff all over, like, it must be somebody I'm friends with on Facebook, but they're, like, posting all this stuff about Gridiron, and I'm, like, looking at this stuff, and you can see the print lines on the stuff. I'm like, "How are you charging 30 something dollars with something that has print lines?" 'Cause it's sort of like it's weird to me because you got, like, my buddy Cox Create. He has a 3D printer. He, got RG tons of shit. So if you guys haven't seen RG's hunt video, go check it out because he has I spoiled his little bit of his unboxing at the end, but he does show off some of that stuff. But, stuff that I've gotten that's 3D printing, it's resin or whatever the hell you wanna call it, but from Cox Create, it's been pretty smooth. There's no that nasty lines. I see people buying these Cobra Commander thrones that don't really fit because his arms don't sit on the armrest. They're way like so his arms are going straight like so, but then the armrests are way lower. But people are buying that shit up off of people and it has all those like lines going across. And I just don't understand why people are accepting that. Like, to me, like you can paint it. People are just like they'll paint it as is. You can still see the lines. Like, what is it with that stuff? Is like I don't know how it's selling, and especially that company. Like, you can buy all the stuff that's like 3D printed, but I don't want to have a helmet that has lines. I don't want to buy a shield that has lines. I don't want to invest into something that just isn't smooth. Anybody here pick up any Gridiron Studio stuff? Anybody bought anything before? You guys are quiet as hell. Okay, oh wait. Judd said too pricey for him. Yeah, they are. They're pricey. Nate doesn't know what Gridiron is. Okay. It's like Gridiron Studios. They do a lot of like weaponry for 1/6 scale. I even maybe 3 3 3/4 stuff too. I don't know. But it's just like you just people eat it up. But I guess everybody has some sort of line that they get into that they are super hungry for and that they like and people don't understand it. I mean, I do that with like plunderlings. Like I these guys are fun as shit. Or even, getting into the whole GI Joe thing like that's just a whole different ball game, I suppose. See, Judd knows this stuff. Look at see they do 118 and 112 accessories. I don't think everything else I was just sort of looking. I'm like, man, maybe I should open something. Maybe not. I don't know. I was trying to think of something else. Like maybe I should open one of these figures, and I'm like, it's just everything is gonna go everywhere. And I'm still unsure about the Tron thing because that thing is sick. Judd said everything is overpriced. Yeah. I know Bobby Valla mentioned like had his opinion on it, but everybody gets frustrated when when that guy speaks of any ill will on any company, it seems like. I'm like, he's just, you know, making people aware what they're investing their money into. Oh, what about the Joes in the back? You talk about all these? Nah, man. I got see Nate, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have Judd comment that I need to do a collection video that I'm just not happy with my setup yet. I don't got lights in my stuff. I'm probably gonna have to carry one of these like lights around with my camera as I record clips and stuff. Like I mean, I'm gonna have to. And plus a lot of these, some of these that are here, these are loose in my third detolf in the corner. Let's see if I can move. Yeah, you can. They're right there. This is 3 3/4 more modernish Joes. This is the Cobras. These are the Joes, and then I have a suitcase basically full of vintage Joes that I'm just like, man, I don't got space for it. And then you got this stuff up here. This is Tony stuff right here. I got to keep it out of harm's way and keep it crispy. And then I have more Tony stuff. I'm becoming a storage unit for people. But no, it's fine. He has stuff for me. I have stuff for him. Judd wants to get a live collection walkthrough. That would be difficult as my webcam here is attached via USB. I would need some sort of extension if I were to pick it up. I would have had to have gone live through my cell phone to be able to go through and show it. But maybe one day I could. I could just go live with the cell phone and be like, but the sound's going to be boo boo. It's going to be crap. I was thinking of trying to do it a little bit more professional, not me talking about the stuff. I could just sort of glide through it and then, maybe put an image leading into each section, have music playing, and and you don't have to hear me talking about shit. So it's just like you're checking the collection. Wait. I don't even have shelves right now. Just ship me Tony stuff to me. I'll pay you $100 to smash Tony stuff right now. All of his stuff, or just those three? That's $150 to smash Tony stuff. I mean, it's very tempting because I got a Quasar I could do that to as well. Um, everything you have for everything I have for Tony. Wait, do the just the boxes need to be crushed, or you want the figures destroyed too? Tony's probably flipping out. He's probably in his car driving over right now. He's like getting his pants on, and he's like, I gotta go. I gotta go to Arts. Just crushed boxes. Man, that is true. I mean, he's probably giving me stuff that's going to be in crushed boxes. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to crush his stuff. I'm his own. I'm one of the people in his list of people that when we're looking out for one another, he knows that if I get something, I'm like, hey, it's crispy. he knows that I know his standards, should I say, when it comes to inbox. And look at that. Do you see that, Tony? Everybody is ganging up against you. Oh well, had to try. I mean, it was worth the shot because I was very tempted. I mean, if you got like, because I feel like if I crushed the stuff, then I wouldn't have got the money, and then I would have, possibly lost a friend, or he just would have been pissed until I replaced it, which was making it tempting because I was like, man, if I crush this, with the money I get, can I still replace it and and then have a profit? Because I would have had to have done it. I couldn't in mind like because he's been getting sort of shit on when it comes to his pre-orders. He's been getting like boxes. He'll order waves and they come like totally destroyed, or like the tops of the cards are all crushed back. And I get the whole on card appeal. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't have these guys wrapping around my ceiling. They look good. There's certain things that just look good in packaging. Like if I take them out of package, like those Joes, all that card art will be gone. I mean, or I have to keep it somewhere, but it's not going to look good displayed because you're ripping off the bubble and stuff like that. And that's what really helps with it. The figures are cool, but the card art is that classic GI Joe that we all grew up with. And then you had those like 3 3/4 re-releases that were Toys R Us exclusives that they're like, here, let's give them like these weird ass packages that don't look nearly as cool. And I finally added, if you guys can see right there, right there, some of my Transformers. Since I thinned out my collection of Transformers, I was able to fit all my Battle Beasts in with the Transformers because that's where Battle Beasts belong. They originally were with that whole Transformer realm, so they deserve to be with the Transformers. John, I would rather you take the $100 and invest it into something that would have, like, some figures, something that you would enjoy. Because $100 to watch me destroy Tony's stuff, even though that might give you like satisfaction or enjoyment, it's only a limited amount. So you'd have been paying $100 for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes of me crushing boxes, and I mean that's good for me because that's amazing. But then you'd be like, damn, I just lost $100 in 5 to 10 minutes. Do I have? I wonder if I have one thing at Tony's that I could crush. No, no, nothing close by. But this is interesting. A video, I might that could be a whole thing of like when I go to Tony's place to help him set up his stuff, I might just accidentally trip and do a belly flop on a stack of boxes. You know, you've lost more than that in 1 minute at a strip club. You wasted $100 in a minute at a strip club. That stripper must have been like ridiculous, or you just stepped in and got mugged. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be recording when I get to Relevant Hulk's place when he's ready. It's gonna be a couple day event. I'm gonna record clips and then I'll edit it and post up just the whole process because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be two homies hanging out, talking about figures, helping you know the room of somebody's like collecting world to get built up and set up and displayed. And the whole meantime, we're gonna be eating the worst shit possible. We already, I know it's like we're gonna have Taco Bell. It's that's a given. And since I'll be out there, we got to do. Since he says it's a little bit of a trip, but it's worth it. I need some White Castles. It's been years, over 6 years, since I've had a White Castle touch these lips. And once you've experienced White Castles, it's they're amazing. I grew up with them. Some people may not like them, but I like the little greasy shits. Literally, the greasy shits burgers, and then you get the greasy shits afterwards. But yeah, I mean, that's something that I'm going to do. And anybody that is watching that has a collection that they're building up, or, and again, it doesn't have to be ridiculously big. It could be, just a detoff or whatever. I will be starting a collector spotlight on my channel, which will be a regular thing. I just got to find the time slots because everybody's doing lives nowadays. So I need to make sure that it all like lines up because some people might want to go check out so and so's channel when they're live, and then such and such. So I got to find that nice little happy medium. But I'm going to end up basically interviewing individual collectors from whoever has collections that want to do it, as long as they have a good quality camera, internet connection, because I don't want to go live and do this stuff and have it look like poop. But so people can really go around, show off their collection. They might know some people like my buddy Ryan Thomas. He's into Mystery Grail and all that type of stuff. He's been doing that for a while and getting those, and he might, as collectors, people might talk about stuff that we never heard of or can suggest things. Like I talk about a lot of random stuff, like Rebel 10 Customs for soft goods. A lot of people never heard of that. So it's just a lot of cool things that I figure we could bring out from doing these one-on-ones. And plus, I like to see other people's collections. It's like entering into part of their mind, and it's just cool, and you get inspiration from it. Like this room, when I can have a shitty day, I can be thinking of of something that might come up that just may ruin my day. I can come in here, I can sit down and just let this whole room just change my whole attitude. Picking up and messing around with just a piece of plastic can take a shitty day and make it great. And I think everybody needs that type of space. And I think that's why we have these spaces where we can put these collections up, because it's like it just makes us feel good. It makes us feel like kids. It's like it's just that inspiration. Like right now, like I'm facing a webcam, but below the webcam is my Cintiq. So I can sit here and be, doing some art and stuff like that. And I'm surrounded by art. Wait. What we got? Oh, what's up, Kevin? Oh yeah, MacMan's in the building. Oh hell no, not Taco Hell. White Castles are good, but I like crystals better. Yeah, we don't got crystals, man. But why not Taco Bell or Taco Hell? You're willing to go to the straight like White Castle that will rip through you quicker than anything. And you're saying no to Taco Bell? Did you have a bad experience, Nate? Judd, you do not. Actually, Judd, I think you should definitely you're doing that collection spotlight because your collecting room is getting up there. RG's in. Okay. Yeah, I'm always down for all that stuff. So I'll figure a schedule. Maybe it might be, I don't know. Again, I got to look at who I'm friends with on YouTube, when do they go live, because again, I just want to make sure stuff lines up. When you live in Cali and Texas, there are so many better options than Taco Hell. So if there's a place where I'm at that has like I found it like on a whim, uh me, the wife, and our friend, we were like craving this Chinese joint. And we're like, we'll just go pick up we'll go to the place and like eat there. And we went there, and we were about to walk in. There's a sign that says only one, like they're only allowing one person at a time, and there's no dining in and stuff because of COVID. And I was like, well, damn, that sucks. So we're like, where else can we go? And we found this Mexican joint that was like couple sections down, and I was like, let's try this. And they're like, okay, right when we entered, man, the smells, everything just smack you, and you're like, this place is gonna be it. And it was amazing. So for that authentic stuff, yeah, it's good. But I mean, I still got that spot in my heart for Taco Hell, that sawdust meat. Okay, yeah, we got you, Nate. Taco Bell has me on the toilet quicker than Mickey D's. Dude, I can't do Mickey D's anymore, T-Man. I did one day I got up for work and I was like, man, I want some breakfast. And I had to work. So I was like, let me go puff a McDonald's breakfast, and ordered, it was like two sandwiches and a mocha frappe. Got it, ate the sandwiches, was halfway through my mocha frappe, and I was like, something just doesn't feel right. Like I'll just down through that thing because they're good. But I was just like, man, here it is, you know, halfway through my shift, and I'm like, I still didn't finish it. I'm like, just something's not setting right in my stomach. Felt like that loaf. Man, I got food poisoning. So I've been holding off on McDonald's lately. Like I was like, I can't. Like that shit made me ill. But Taco Bell does zip through you. A lot of come to find out, somebody told me that some like Taco Bell and stuff like that, they like some of these places put like a light laxative in their stuff. That's why it gives you that bubble guts and it just zips through you. It'll all send me to the toilet, so I just say F it. I mean, see, I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be recording. I'll be like at Tony's place helping him stop. Be like, dude, I gotta take a break. I got crap. And I'm just gonna be like, this is me in Tony's bathroom in his basement. Hopefully you got a vent fan in there and some spray, Tony. And then Judd, I eat toxic hell once a year to remind myself why I don't eat it all the time anymore. Same with White Castles. Laugh out loud. Oh, dude, you got Burger King, man. All right. Burger King, I don't mind their stuff. It's good sometimes, but I can never do their beverages because every time I've ordered a soda from them, it's tasted like mold. They don't clean their like dispensers, and it just like it's gross. It's super gross. And I've even had, and I'm glad Taco Bell does their clear cups now, because my wife brought me back some Taco Bell one day, and I had like black chunks in my in my Mountain Dew, and I was like, "What?" And it's straight up because they don't clean their shit. The food poisoning's awful. I had White Castles 2 weeks ago, loved it, and Asians have strong stomachs, so no issues for me. Shut up, man. Your stomachs are conditioned stomachs. I wish Maryland had some had Taco Bell, or not Taco Bell, but White Castles. You gotta have like, to me, White Castle has gotta be, it cannot be, it's gotta be a little bit dirty for White Castles to have that perfect taste. I don't need to see what's going on. Just get me some dirty White Castle burgers, some greasy, dirty burgers. Oh, Nate's eating Filipino every day. Yeah, you are, buddy. You set yourself up for that, Nate. T-Man, you can't compare the like, you gotta do the real stuff. Like the frozen ones, everybody tells me you can just go get it in the frozen section. It's not the same. But T-Man, since you're in here and you didn't watch the beginning part, I'm gonna show this again because I'm still it sort of like impressed. This Tron set is disgusting. I don't know if I should open it or not. Like even this is like glossy. Don't open that ever. That's what everybody keeps saying, because it does have access to the back panel where you can change out the batteries through the box. So it's one of those things where I'm like, damn, it's awesome. And I don't care what anybody says. I like this the newer Tron movie too. I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty good. Call the police if I open that. Dude, I'm not buying another one. I would not buy that thing. It's beast mode. But I feel like I have to open it. I mean, review it. I gotta see it. I gotta basically look to. I need to probably look and see if there's a way that I could open it where I could place the stuff back without damaging the box, because that box is awesome. Nope, review it in the box. Message retracted. The Will Smith might be a better idea. Man, that whole thing was ridiculous. He was trying to get his manhood back, I guess I should say. The cheap ones at Walgreens to review are not the same. They're the same, but they're not, because they don't glow. They don't have the blacklight reactive stuff. I know I think they released even before, like with those, it was a exclusive set that was like all translucent, I think. But I do need to get a hold of Clue, because the Clue's not in there. It just has Finn, Tron, and then the villain, but I need a Clue. Close enough, made by Diamond. Buy some loose. You guys are gonna see that video and you're all gonna be like, no, you did it. Why'd you open the damn thing? Yeah, they were because those were like the translucent ones were more towards the originals, the 5 point articulated Tron figures. They have Clue. Yeah, because I think that's the only one that was missing. Because I can't think of who's the villain's name. Who's the main villain? Why do I have a brain fart? It was Finn, Tron. Clue is a clone of Finn. Somebody help me with that name. Brain farting. I don't know. Maybe I need to go watch the original Tron to refresh my brain. Or I can always just look on my phone, but it gives me a reason to watch some stuff. And speaking of watching some stuff, who here all watched the first episode of Moon Knight? Stark. There we go. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of Stark when you got Tony Starks out there and Iron Man and all. Yeah. But yeah, who's here? If you guys watched Moon Knight, I'm not going to spoil anything. I just know it's unique. It's sort of. I don't even have a TV yet. Nate, damn. Okay. What? Yeah, I'll wait. I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just say, without spoiling, there's some CGI moments that I was like, gave me some PTSD to Shang-Chi a little bit. But wait, who's a normal? You're a normal person, not a super fan. What are you talking about? Because I didn't know the name. Man, nobody else Nobody else was saying. Only person that answered was Judd. And then also watching stuff. Who's watched the new Halo? Yeah, the first episode was good. I just don't like how they drag it out. Like I want to watch a couple episodes. Don't give me one and I have to wait a week. Like I should have just waited for a couple to pile up. Wait, art, enjoy it for what it is. Stop over analyzing it. Halo was great too. Yeah, the first episode of Halo grabbed me. I know there's people dogging on it for certain reasons, but without again going into spoilers, what grabbed me and it just really put the where they're going to be going with it and just like what they're not restricting or holding back. When I just saw some like a human just get exploded, like it just popped like a water balloon, I was like, okay, okay, you guys are doing it. I like shows that they're not held back or worried about gore and stuff like that. Halo is good, but the lore is well incorrect. A lot of the stuff, it's again, I guess I'll go with what Kevin said. Enjoy it for what it is, and don't overanalyze it because it it depends on who the writers were. I mean, who originally like were the guys that wrote the original game are probably nowhere close to being even involved because that was Bungie, and Bungie is now like over making Destiny, and then you got 343 Studios sort of building off of their stuff. It's weird. But I mean, it's the Bungie should be the one that's involved with the story and the lore and stuff like that. But as you see it, it's more you start seeing stuff. You're like, oh, it's like Halo Infinite, and that game is good, but they are not. They just dropped the ball on a lot of stuff. You never played Halo. You guys, you gotta hang out and play some Xbox one day, T man. I know you're on the PlayStation 5, and I'm completely cool with people playing PlayStation 5, but you got to experience some of those games. But it's also first person shooter, so if you're not a big first person shooter person, it could be frustrating. No, no, Nate, I can't. I will not stand by that statement or at all. That's what I did with the new Resident Evil. The new Resident Evil movie was such a disappointment. They had the mansion. They had that. They had so much in it, and then they just dropped the ball. I don't even care if the characters didn't look like their proper characters. Like it just wasn't. It could have been so much better. Like it's like sometimes I'm feeling like movies are getting a little excessive with CGI that they're just putting it in there, not caring if it's good. You know, there's part with like a zombie has like blood dripping and they CGI'd the blood dripping out the mouth. Like, why couldn't you just put blood pills in the dude's mouth and have him spit it out? Um, Another thing is like in this parking garage, the whole garage is like a blue light, like it's lit blue. It has like the blue gel or whatever they're doing with the filming, but it's a blue setting. That's when they introduced those zombie dogs, but the zombie dogs are CG and they didn't even cast like blue onto them at all. So you just have this whole everything has this blue hue except the zombie dogs. And I'm like, what the hell? It's just weird. It was weird. I mean, it's I don't think I guess you could watch it once if you can watch it for free, but I think I paid money to I think I rented it off on demand. I wasn't happy with it. There hasn't been really many movies lately that I've been uh happy with. Like I like the last like what leather like Halloween Kills, like that movie was the kills were cool, but the movie was trash. Leatherface, kills were good. It was better than Halloween Kills, but it was still stupid. Um, Book of Boba Fett had its weird holes, but it kept me entertained. Trying to think what else. I mean, I just feel like anime. Anime doesn't let you down. Not like lately these movies and TV series have. But Moon Knight, first episode of Moon Knight wasn't bad. Was not bad at all. I'm looking forward to what the next episode is going to be about. I had the same expectation of the new Resident Evil movie, but it isn't going to be the same as the games. But it's like, why can't they? Why can't they just take it and be like, let me just follow the game as somebody was like, they could definitely follow that storyline, add some unique jumps and effects and all whatever they want to do. It, it's like Hollywood likes to try to reinvent the wheel when they don't have to. Like I was watching Spider, it was on Cartoon Network, the whatever, the Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. It was just on in the background and had the lizard scene where the lizard was getting all up into Spider-Man and it was like cutting his chest or whatever. And I was just like, me and my buddy looking at each other. It's like, why'd they CG the whole lizard? What happened to practical effects? Like, why can't they make stuff look, it's like it seems like once Jim Henson was gone, everybody stopped trying, and it's nice to where they blend CG with practical. Like if you look at a lot of the stuff. There's some horror movies that I watched was it's called The Void. And the first monster you see in it is actually a full designed monster and stuff. I'm like, damn, that's impressive. But it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. Debbie Does Dallas is amazing. I suggest if you haven't seen it, everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen that. Because directors slash producers change it. Yeah, they need to stop. They need to stop. Actually, correction, a new series that's been out, like, I really liked Peacemaker. Peacemaker was awesome. I really liked Peacemaker. Yeah, like, you gotta really dig for horror movies now, 'cause there is a lot of trash, but there are some gold, like, little diamonds out there. The Void definitely was one of them. Get off your soapbox. What are you talking about? Tony, watch a movie, man. You guys may not realize, but I may collect toys, but I'm also a movie buff. I'm into music and stuff like that. So, yes, go watch some Demon Slayer. That stuff is amazing. Anybody that's into anime or not even watched anime, Demon Slayer is a must. It's good stuff. The Invisible Man, Lake Mungo, and the host are highly recommended. You talk about the new Invisible Man? I haven't seen Lake Mungo, but the host, I've definitely seen it. Host was good. Like one day I might just have to have like a rom-coms for me. I'm sure you're in the romantic comedies. Kevin, you said you're out of here. He hates John Cena, but he's Peacemaker was great. Yeah, I'm not like John Cena doesn't fit with some things that he does, but definitely with Peacemaker he worked with it. So yeah, the Invisible Man one was the one where the girl is like with the guy, but she's trying to leave. I think that's the one. I'm not going to go and spoil it if anybody hasn't seen it. Um, if that's the one, I don't know if I completed it all the way through. I started to, and I'm like, okay, I'll have to finish it then. I just been really looking for some stuff that like will scare the crap out of me. Like it's like it like I want those psychological like thriller stuffs. Some of the stuff like what was it? Was it like The Witch, Hereditary, like some of the psychological weird stuff where you're like at the end you're like, "What?" Like that stuff is always pretty good. Saint Maud, yeah. Mandy was great. Mandy was amazing. Like Nicolas Cage has been knocking out some good, and then he also does some other stuff, but uh Mandy was great. And then he also did a movie. This isn't horror at all, but it was an amazing film called Pig. Highly recommend watching it. It's not horror. It's wasn't even what I was expecting, but it was a really, really good film. But yeah, Nate, I didn't know you were watching all these horror movies. I knew you were into like some of the classic horror stuff. I didn't know that you've been getting into, keeping up. Well, I guess I should say keeping up with the horror stuff. The invis- the Invisible Man starred in Peacemaker. I did not know that. Okay, see Judseen's Pig. Okay. Yeah, man, that literally the ending of Pig, it really I was just like it like it almost brought tears to my eyes, like because it just like certain things connected that once you're at the end, you're like, oh shit. Well, what I'll have to do, Nate, is give you a list of some of my horror movies that I have in my collection. Try to compare lists and see if we've missed any. But speaking of missed any, you know, we're going on this tangent about films and stuff. I saw Willy's Wonderland and Color Out of Space. Don't know if I've seen that one, but I saw Willy's Wonderland. That was wild. Nicolas Cage in the whole movie doesn't really say a word. Like he's pretty much almost silent. It's phenomenal. But jumping sort of back onto on the toys, how do you guys feel about Hasbro and how they're doing these Fortnite figures? How they're not telling people when stuff's dropping. They're like it's so sporadic and crazy. I know me and T Man talked a little bit about it, but it's like I want man cakes. I want that set. I want the cannon. I want the weird pancake cowboy. He's got to go with my weird little Fortnite little group. But it's crazy because they don't really give us release dates. They're just sort of like it just when they show up in stores, they just show up in stores. Like there's no you can't pre-order any of them either. I don't play. I played Fortnite when it first came out. It was neat until like the building stuff became like that was what it was about, and I was like, it ain't my thing. There's people that enjoy it. If I was playing it with other people I knew, it might make it a little bit fun, but it just it is what it is. There's not everybody's gonna like every game, but their character designs and stuff are crazy unique. So that's why I sort of get drawn into them. I got the like the Jazzwares, Meow Souls, the hot dog, Kit, and Doggo. So it's like this weird like grouping, and I just feel like I I know people are telling me I need to get the Hasbro Meow Souls, and which is tempting because it has like that weight bench, which is a amazing accessory because I've seen a lot of people do some good figure photography with it. But and then I also want to get the bear. I can't even think of it. She's like the post-apocalyptic cuddles team person. She has the helmet, but she looks tore up a little bit. Like I want to get her and I want to add like a wash to her and get her a little bit more filthy because that I like the look of that. And then plus T Man did a review of her and I'm like, man, her articulation's pretty damn good. Judd doesn't care about Hasbro or what they release Fortnite. You'll care when I bust out a cowboy with a stack a short stack for a head. Don't tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. I haven't got any of the Hasbro Fortnites. Well, I got the arcade machines, but that was about it. And man cakes, I can't say no. Can't say no to man cakes. That sounds very weird saying that. Damn, I've been on here talking for an hour and a half after opening some stuff. I guess I should call it. The chat's getting a little bit quiet. It's getting quiet. You guys are going, and it's about, I don't know, at least here it's probably dinner time for people. So I guess I can call it a end of video because I can always say no. I know I can always say no, Judd, but that one comes with a cannon. It comes with a cannon, and it's a cowboy stack of pancakes. Can't. It's hard. I know I can say no, but I probably won't when I see that or can obtain that. But either way, let's. Anybody got any last comments and stuff? Because I'm gonna wind this down. I have no room for. Shut your mouth, Judd. I will make room. I will take over your collecting room. All right, Nate saying have a good night, and yeah, it's like in the evening over here. But all right, guys, I appreciate everybody sticking through this. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the conversation. We'll have to do this more often. Like I said, I'll be doing that collector spotlight once I get a specific time frame, and then I start lining people up because it's going to be fun. It's just a good way of introducing you guys to fellow collectors that may not have YouTube channels but still collect and that are part of a lot of collecting groups. And that's it's cool to meet and interact with like-minded collectors, being if you collect My Little Ponies, Rainbow Brights, you're collecting Legos, you're collecting He-Man, whatever. It's like you're still collecting. I may not be into into Legos like that or anything like that. Doesn't mean that people are interested in hearing about it or what you like about it. It's you don't have to like everything that everybody else likes. But I do thank you guys for all sticking through this, having a good time. I want you guys to have a great weekend. Be safe out there. And like I always say, I want you to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.